Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you. And welcome back to the Beta Plans. We return to our Crimson Chateau estate within the darkest dungeon, still without any invitations. But we're gonna go now for this. It's a second Martyr Seal. I have to admit, also that doesn't attract me so much, but not many of the other missions do. First of all, this is level 5 and we don't have enough of that. There's the Sacred Scroll, Protective Padlock, no, there's like a lot of things that just doesn't attract me. I would like to go, I would love to go in here, but I can't. Don't really need that, so there is no other good mission, so we're gonna go kill the Necromancer. That's as simple as it is. You think this is the same type of team? With minus the Hellion plus Crusader? No. Yes, this is a goo. But this is Kiddo. And this is Cowchild. And this is a level 1 Crusader. Why would I do that if I have Jackson Anderson? Because I want to use him in this dungeon. And I don't want him to get to a high level so that he can't be used. So I'm gonna go with an underpowered level 1 Crusader against the boss. In Bloodmoon difficulty. I'm a moron. I know. Focus Ring. Legendary Bracers. He is very, very slow, but he will he has a chance to hit and to hit hard. Bright Tambourine for that nice stress relief. Scouting. Maximal heals. And actually even damage on our Man-at-Arms, because I don't only want that to go to our Crusader over here, who's only level 1. So yeah, let's provision. Let's do this crazy thing, because it definitely is crazy. Do you have bulk work? No, you don't. Might not be a bad idea instead of Holy Lands, which I equipped. He also has Zealous Accusation, but I equipped this. But with that, we can get some extra protections and Torchlight, and then we really can be really low on the torch. You know what? Let's do that. And that just goes to show you that I do like the improved bulk work a lot. We're gonna go in this position. There we go. Bulk work. And that upgrade we are going to get back from equipping only 6 torches. And some holy waters for interactions with Curos. We already had one. Alright. And that's it. Yeah.
I entertained a delegation of experts from overseas, eager to plumb the depths of their knowledge and share with them certain techniques and alchemical processes I had found to yield wondrous and terrifying results. Having learned all I could from my visiting guests, I murdered them as they slept.
You are not a very good host,
The devil
Ancestor.
walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
Let's go crazy and do almost a full dungeon. I know I'm overconfident, but I also want to try and test out this team,
Finding the stuff is
seeing
only the
what they
first
can
test.
do.
Now it must be carried home.
One of our 6 torches. Scouting. Good. Don't really want to go here. Nah, it's really pointless. Good. But we're gonna spend more torches than I want. There's too few fights in order to find torches or to create light. That is... I want to fight. I want to fight. Not against Bloodsuckers though, but I want to fight. No scout, that's very unfortunate. Alright, let's create some light. That's not a good start. Oh dear lord. That is horrible start, in fact. That's just really, really bad.
Decimated.
They're both grave nibbling Archer. Well, Arthur, which is a character of a real-life friend of mine, so I'm quite curious what he will say once I've told him that I've done this. Create some light. Didn't get the stun off, which I did hope for, to be honest. Come on, cowchild, you can do it. What the heck is their stun resistance? Oh, it's really good. I didn't realize. Can't do that, because if I go forward, you can't do anything anymore. Stress is being relieved.
Eradicated.
And... whoop! Lots of torchlight. 6, 11, 4. Although the fight didn't go like good, considering we got the ague.
Obliterated.
We lost almost all of our stress, and
so
the speed
clearly
debuff is not a problem. The damage debuff is a shame,
Merely a trick of the light.
considering we really are counting on things. Oh, well, we can get rid of all of this in the next fight. In order for this team to work, we need fight. Ooh. No! Not like that! And not in that order! That is so bad! The whole team got topsy-turvy with their order, and then the one who goes first is like the one I didn't want to go first, and that's a hit of 23.
Concentration.
Holy boop! Create torchlight, do stress heals, do anything we can. Do you have a stun? No, why is your stun so... You have less stun resistance yourself. Minus 30% other skill. Other skill? Why do I have minus 30%? I don't get it. And apparently we lost our bonus over here because I got another bonus in the cove and you can't stack two of them. Which is a little annoying because also that I had taken into account. You are not dead from finale. That's what I kind of expected. That's really bad. Okay. 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 We can do this. We just need the right party order. We need to heal a ton. This group is killing us right now. Get out of here.
Onslaught. Destroy them all.
That's okay. That isn't. Not a crit.
Died in a single
Holy fucking hell! Would you stop with that? That's. I don't know how many times this thing has critted us. Which lowers our damage again. Oh, that's so bad. And we have 2 healing trinkets and still we're not healing for any significant amount. Will you stop critting me?
body and brain.
Stop critting me for crying out loud.
Broken.
You have critted me so many times now. I'm again at death's door.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Wow. Stop with the crits. I beg you. You're critting me over and over and over again. I know I have a level 1 Crusader, but look at him. He's the one that's doing the best. Stop critting me. Really, stop it.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose purpose is made clear.
Okay, we got rid of most of the issues. Now we need to... Will you
Ringing ears.
stop critting me?
The end approaches.
I can't get ready for a stun attack also because I need to do everything else in order to... Oh, he just resists the stun. He resists the stun. Holy poop, and we have 130... We have a 60% chance to stun. Get stunned, thank you. That is not a good heal. We can heal much better than that.
Inspiration.
We got 2 people on death's door recovery. That is just nuts. Get some protections up. We're not even doing this for the light. We're really doing this for the protections. Holy smoly here.
A momentary abatement.
Well, starting to finally do something. Thank you. Get some protections up. I know you're also for the damage, but once again, we need to control this fight more. You just... That is kind of possible, because we did have not that much in the way there of chance. We have 3 stuns on this team. But we needed to do so much healing that we couldn't use all of them. Okay, we're starting to recover from that horrible bad events there, but there we go. 7 damage. That's another ground pound. It's another crit.
Unbalanced.
It's another crit. It's not like we can heal from this type of issue, but it's just really annoying. There it is, 13 damage. Finally, we can start have our Crusader do damage. The whole shovel, it was both the shovel that got a problem,
Skill and purpose.
and it was just a congregation of things here that went completely wrong. Which landed us in the end now, well, kind of on the back foot. Please get stunned again. You probably won't, but I gotta try. Because we needs to heal. We needs to heal. Holy boom, this fight went bad.
Passion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Stop with the critting! I'm healing, by the way, because I have the feeling that we can't out-heal the ground pounds. Because we now have 2 people, for instance, at full health, and if we can get him to be stunned, we got an extra round in which we can do stuff, so... I'm actually doing this quite on purpose. That is amazing. Alright. I mean, I would like to have a chance in the next battle and not stand at my lowest health. There we go. Not for the stress relief, but for the bloody hit points. Every hit point will be welcomed. Didn't get the stun. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I am going to do the heal. Oh, that's too bad. 15 damage. One more round.
Sedated.
Please let our Vestal go before our man-at-arms. Thank you. You were listening. That is much appreciated. Kill.
Prodigious size alone.
In the end, we hardly have any stress from that battle. But that's not how you would have seen it if...
If only
That's the end
treasures had
result.
staunched
But if you would have seen the entire battle, woohoo!
worldly corruption.
You can see it already because we have 2 people with Death's Door recovery. Man, oh man, oh man. I don't think we need a light.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Oh, well, we actually circumvented a blockage. Which is good because we don't have that many shovels and stuff.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
When is the next fight? Few rooms away from here. Oh! This already has a fight. But it's the same bloody team. Well, let's see that we can do a little better this time.
The blood quickens.
Well, that's a lot more controlled already. Get the protections, get a lot of light so that they crit a little less, and we have started this fight off so much better than the last one. That's unfortunate that we can't... No, we can't. But the healing is good, so... And despite the fact that he's level 1, thanks to those protections, that attack wasn't that terrible. 7 damage isn't very good, though. We'll buff ourselves up so that we can have more and more accuracy, so that we don't fail there. I will heal this, because Crushing Blow is really, really painful. And there is a nice possible riposte. I shouldn't have done that, because you have, like, no chance? 40% chance. It's not no chance, and good enough to actually get one. Uh-oh. And this is why I actually had originally Holy Lands active, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to do it like this then. We'll forgo 1 round of buffing. We're 3 people that need the heals anyway, so that's fine by me. He has too much reach there, and he does the same thing the last time. Ah, that's so annoying. If I had Holy Lance equipped, this fight would have gone way better. I need to start healing. Will you stop with the move skill? Will you stop critting me, please? Oh! Fine, I'll stay here in the back.
Surgical precision.
Let's create light. Let's Dirk Stab, because I'm getting really, really annoyed here. And let's stun you. Moved him to the back so that perhaps we can finally target this guy. And now you dodge when we need you to go backwards. Never you mind. Go for the light. Create light. De-stress. Fight goes better, but it doesn't go well. I mean, I knew it was going to be tough, but I'm starting to think that I was even more dumb than I thought I was. Trying to bring in a low-level character versus a boss fight.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
How much extra damage? Finale now has 120% extra damage. Alright. Crushing blow, please dodge. Thank you, he listens.
Their cursed champion falls.
Not so happy with the end
So
outcome,
too will
but
resistance.
stunning blow is just too weak here. Let's go with Holy Lance. Alright. What are you? No, I don't think that's a good trinket. Alright, a little bit less of a difficult fight, please, I implore you. I know I've done a little bit of a fool's gamble, but this is just... No! Really? Really? That's probably the best thing we could have had, but I really need to heal now while I also need to stun. No, I need to stun, not you. Here we go. The problem is these guys also have a ton of protections. That is horrible as a strike. Let's create light and get some protections up. I'm glad I equipped Holy Lance. But these guys have too much control. And again, I have the same bloody issue as before. I need to be able to do something here. Wow, that's very little damage. Oh, you have protection, so I didn't even know anymore. Wow, that's really low. But that's just the way it's gonna be. That is not a good heal. There comes the horror. But stress attack is less problematic than anything else, so I will take that. Holy Lance. Go forward, do damage. I'm actually going to do this again and try to see if we can get all the Holy Lance off. These guys don't do a lot of damage, luckily. Please don't get stunned. Thank you. I know I don't need to heal myself, but I need to get rid of some enemies in order to win this fight. Thank you very much.
Has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Because their damage is really low. I mean, they have 50% protections, so they're really, really hard to deal with that in that sense. But they also have like a low stun resistance, so I'm a-okay with that. Unholy, they're considered beasts. Who would ever consider a gargoyle beast? I'm gonna actually go 2 turns back, because then our Vestal can still heal whatever she wants, which we're definitely gonna do because we're gonna heal a lot, and then he is still in the right position. And all that horror now didn't do as much as was like, we can now get rid of all the stress from the horror, so it is okay, but man, every fight starts really difficult out here. But for each blow we can give here, the better. The light always returns in a fight. Everything else, I am okay with Arthur's performance. Certainly considering the fact that he's also diseased right now. No, that would be a foolish thing to do. Look at that. All the stress gone because of the light creation. Awesome. And because they are with 2, I don't think they're gonna complain about us toying. I'm purposely taking that into account as well. I think actually out of this fight we're gonna come out healthier, and both in mind and in body.
Confidence surges
Come
as
on.
the enemy crumbles. The way is lit. The
Full
path
light.
is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Nearly full health.
Well struck.
Voila! We are done.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Woo! Okay. Sorry, that's probably spiked my mic. I do like deeds. We have a lot of food, considering how much dungeon we have left. Alright. And our torches, the amount of torches is working out fine. Oh snap, no, because that guy can do so much damage. No, 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 no. Really? We need to get ready for Holy Lancing. No, the dodge. The turn order is so bad again. Please, I know he's slow, but come on. You're not dead. And there comes Buried Blast. That's a double stun, or I can't target the front. Oh, dear lord. That's not a problem. I'm more worried that we're gonna get more vampires where I don't really want them. Let alone stand there healing each other up constantly, which I can't handle. There you go. Got one. That's a lot better because he can do a ton of damage, as we know from our last dungeon raid there. Should have taken that into account. Now I spread the damage. Oh, now it hits. What does it do? It's a bleed attack. Pretty strong one at that. I can kill you. I will do that. Even if I need to stress you, I know. Can you be stunned? You can be stunned pretty well. Get stunned. As can you. There we go. And Holy Lance you again. Okay, I think we have a chance now. I've never seen him create a vampire before, so I'm first gonna kill you. And now it is time to do the stress relief. The amount of damage he outputs, though, is too high. Holy heck, it really is too high. I can barely heal the bleeding. How fast is he? He's pretty freaking slow. There we go. Carvel Child is not gonna go the way of her ancestors. Only on a crit I can kill him. But I think it's worthy of to try. Because we had a chance to go first. There we go. What in the world?
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Blight skill chance and blight resist, but bleed resistance down. Oh, I'm definitely going to change like this. We don't know if we need shovels. I think we're gonna camp over here.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
And hopefully only one hunger tunnel towards the boss, which we are definitely going to go directly towards. I thought we had Zealot's Vigil. We don't. Oh, we have Sanctuary. Voila, immortality debuff. That's been done nicely. Got a nice heal on it. All party members can de-stress, but that's not really needed. Eye of the Tiger. And then dodge and crit chance for everybody. I think that is it.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Do we need shovels? I'm not gonna chance it, that's just too scary. Okay, well, because portals are really difficult to find. Perhaps I should have thrown away the blood, but we're getting more vampires in the estate again, so...
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Thank you for the dodge. Spiders! A normal fight! I had forgotten they existed. It is a dodge. That's too bad. I probably should have actually done just a whole group buff instead of going crazy like that. Good practice for the boss fight. Everything has felt like a boss fight up to this point, but wow. Damage spread. You dodged again? No! We do not agree.
The promise of safety. Annihilated.
6 busts is a full stack. I am definitely going to take that with me. Alright, don't always use Dirk Stamp to get the damage. We are a team that goes for the long haul, not for the short haul. We need to go down here, we know this. For the boss. We already knew that, but thank you nonetheless for showing, I guess. And thanks to this, we know there are no traps around here, which is definitely a good thing to know. We are so slow with -5 speed. That is not too problematic. I wanted to say it's problematic, but we have a jester. What am I saying? I think actually this is more of an issue. Then again, we have a Vestal. Ow. Okay. I think we're gonna go for raw damage right now. Nice maximum damage. A little bit of a shame. More speed. missed because it's more speed, it's more... Oh, poof. I have to read it like this because we have so many buffs right now. Speed, accuracy, and crit. And of course the buff of finale, but... To be honest, I find it more or less secondary. There we go. Foul warding. Oh yeah, you can do that nowadays, huh? I had forgotten. Full light, protections. I think you actually have a positive speed now. Yep. Oh. Get stunned. I'm going to get rid of a corpse in order to reach this guy. Besides, if he gets, I believe, far enough forward, he can only use stab. Which is really weak, so... I'm actually going to corpse clear here. Tactical corpse clear. Oh. Even some stress relief. There we go. The man-at-arms with that... with the skills we gave him actually does quite a bit of damage. That is a stun move and thing action. Yep, can't hold your balance. No, you're too low level for that, I can imagine. Nice crit. I need to heal you. Well, that's okay. I'm actually going to do something weird here. That's also weird, but I wanted to do finale on the corpse so that we could heal and stress heal, but... Nope. Alright.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
I'm gonna chance it. There are no shovels along the way down. We don't need the torches anymore, actually. Because of the way we create light is already handled. So we're just gonna light the last one. We don't even need that. We can't take anything of this with us. Alright. Not a problem. No!
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
You bastard of a game. Sometimes you are such a bastard. Of course, for the last repetitive thing, we didn't get a scout, and that's where we needed it.
Fierce, terrible, nightmare-made material.
Okay, we have 130, that's not a high chance of stun. Let's just... I should have done riposte. Sorry. We're gonna stress heal over here. And our Crusader should try and kill anything that he creates.
Impressive.
Let's do it like this then. There we go. Stress relief in a different matter. That's a stress attack, I believe. Is it? Whoa! It's a major stress attack. I didn't know it was that bad. Wow, okay. Little less happy about that one.
Compassion is a rarity in the fever pitch of battle.
And I cannot yet move forward with Holy Lance.
Can be healed, but never hidden.
If it's correct, Kiddo will go for finale first, and then we have the ability to move to the back. Oh, that's too bad. Well, take out this guy then. And we need to start healing.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden. Precision.
Alright, so we got rid of most of his cronies. Actually, all of his cronies right now, but he's probably going to create a new one. Yep, the glowing dent. There it is. We really need to heal our jester over here. There we go. And we really need to start stress relieving. I mean, we are doing him damage, don't get me wrong, we are doing him damage, but... Oh, he's also Eldritch, I didn't realize that, I should have equipped the Eldritch Slaying Ring. Oh my, that damage though. Perhaps I should do that. Oh, that could have been... No, that was probably the wrong thing to do. Alright, well that's at least one person now healed. That was a poor graveyard slash. That is a good blow. He is definitely getting low, but... Oh, that is too bad. We can kill this. Unless we do minimal damage. In which case we won't kill it. But Retribution can activate. Retribution on a kill. That is pretty good. Alright. I'm actually going to activate my protections. I haven't done so yet. That's kind of dumb. The claw and that's the back. Unfortunately, that is critical hit. Despite the critical, that's not really a good healing. We now need to get rid of the cronies. Which, that isn't a good start. But that is. Propose is still active. Nice dodge. Oh, why do we leave them always with just a wee little bit of HP left? Come on, folks. I have the feeling we are decently keeping up with him, but he has moved so much to the back. And I'm now spreading my damage, by the way, on purpose, because I kind of want to see if we can get rid of all three of them in one blow, and then have things move back to the right side, so to speak. I cannot even kill them instantly. Okay, then, let's kill one. I can't do that. No, not a double crit. That was really bad.
Palpable fear.
Ow, 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 ow. I can't reach him. We need some crits, yo. Man, you're a Crusader. I know you're low level, but still, you're a Crusader. Kill. Murder, death, kill. Move. Your ass. That's a super stress attack. I'm just gonna say, okay. That is too little heals. We can't reach him. We were doing enough damage, but we can't reach him. That is right now the problem. I should really do Retribution again. Get out of here. Okay, think. We need to set it up so that we can start killing him. So we need his cronies to go. At least now 2 cronies are kind of weak. That is okay in damage-wise. Even if we're all getting really, really low. I cannot do this because I don't have a finale. Finale only works once every fight nowadays. I still feel like this is the best. Oh, if only the Crusader would insta-kill something, then I had a better chance.
Your terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Oh, please, please, please. It's not the accuracy. We are hitting everything. That is not the problem. You know what? I have to try and do one round of crazy stuff in order to get rid of his minions. There we go. All his minions gone.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Get rid of these corpses. He needs to move to the front. Yes, I understand. No, stop. Please, stop with this.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
It's also indirectly giving me a lot of stress. Which is logical, because people are almost dying, but... Okay. Stop with the silliness. Thank you. We need to kill. That's not good enough. It really isn't. And that's again on death's door. Stop with this. Thank you. Please, no. Woo! And again, 2 people on death's door.
Hold fast or expire.
Oh, that's such a slow hit, though. 17. I need just a wee little more. 5 damage more I need. I could do it with the Vestal, and I think I'm gonna try. No, he dodges. Of all the things he could do in that moment, he dodges. Get him off death's door, then. Oh my dear lord. That was a good choice. Getting him off death's door. I can't... Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I can't reach. I should have not planned this fight correctly. Please survive. You dodge. Awesome. Vestal. Thank you. She can hit in the back, but then I fear that I can't keep these people alive.
Denied. For now.
I'm actually gonna put Kiddo up front here in order to actually indeed do the bloody damage. And we'll set it up for Holy Lance. Thank you. Whew. Okay, I know I was an idiot for trying this, but... And it succeeded, but it was mainly not because I had a level 1 character with me. Well, perhaps because I couldn't clear us easily. But it also had to do with the fact I just couldn't target him. And probably I was panicking too much. But it's time to finish this. Time to finish this in a right manner. If you are kind of done with the video, I am. So, I can imagine you don't need to want to watch anymore. That's fine by me. And I say I thank you for watching, and otherwise, just watch me cheese this fight a little to get my health back up and get everything back up. There we go. Just get the health and stress down. I need to do this, in my opinion, because I am playing on Bloodmoon, so you should take your every opportunity you can in order to maximize your efficiency. And I can do that right now by just leaving these two guys alive. Even if they would get stressed from that I'm doing this, I think, because there are two, they won't. And because it's a boss fight. But otherwise, still, I think we can handle the extra stress in enemies better than we can if we went this way to home. Purely 120% protections upon our man-at-arms. 120%. And there is a crit of 22. I wish that would have happened during the battle. Then again, we had a few crits, but we did, of course, group heals, which aren't as efficient to heal. Oh! That's stress and relief. We all are getting it done. I'm surprised he does 2 damage when I have 120% protections, but alright. That should probably... yeah, that's the last little bit of stress there. We're now working on our very, very brave Crusader for having gone on this mission, which was a god-awful idea, but we did it. In the end, it all worked, but it took more effort than I had expected. More effort than I had expected. Helping each other out here with the stress. Oh, the nice cheese of it all. What type of cheese do you like? Edammer? Gouda? Which I know a lot of foreigners pronounce as Gouda for some reason. It's probably because you don't speak the horrible, difficult language of the Netherlands. Because Dutch, its grammar isn't that difficult. Its words are kind of weird because you need to have knowledge of how certain things, if they are close to one another, what changes in the pronunciation. Though I know of more languages that do that, but the grammar in itself, like where the verb needs to stand and stuff, that's pretty easy, I've heard saying. Not onto the level that they tell me that supposedly Chinese is very easy, but yeah, sorry, but you've got signs, glyphs. I cannot read ancient Egyptian, I cannot read Chinese. So sorry. Oh, look at the cheese. Oh, double stun. And we do have some food. We could actually walk on a little bit more in this dungeon. Make it a 1-hour episode? I don't know. Perhaps it should have been a double episode. We're almost done. We're almost done. Get thyself destroyed, good sir. Don't crit now, because then I would get pissed. Voila. Last turn. I think that's also what's indicated by the light turning in a reddish hue. There we go. All the stress relieved. And it's dead. It's done! And we get a blueprint.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
And again, these two trinkets. I think this one is 1,000 gold worth, so that's more than this. Are we going to take the blood with us? That's the question. The blood over 500 or 750 gold. No, because I don't think we stacked it enough. And you know what, let's, with that, go home. Just below 1 hour. And nearly 20,000, a little shy of it. And a good amount of heirlooms, certainly busts. I say I thank you for watching. Oh. Hemophilia, quick draw. Warrens Explorer, Ruins Explorer, Enlightened. Will only meditate and hard knocking. And with that, indeed, I say I thank you for watching. And remember, great peril
All my life
yields
I
great
could
beauty.
feel an insistent